Next up is Martin from LIPA Learning, and it's kind of a good transition here from digital and physical kind of combining.
Good afternoon. Well, I'm Martin from LIPA Learning, and I take care of development, educational, and product departments there, and a bit of business, actually, BizDev. I'd like to give you kind of like insight into what we are doing, but in 8 minutes. So actually, I had to write it down because otherwise I would talk for hours. But firstly, I'd like to thank whole Sandbox team for this great opportunity and great conference, which was full of very interesting and inspiring speakers and audience. Actually, this is our first visit in US, and hopefully not last. And I'm very pleased that it's on the grounds on MIT. So what we actually do. We are coming from Prague, Czech Republic, and we are made of 60 people all around the world. And what we are dedicated is to giving a children a brighter future. LIPA started in 2012, and on the idea that technology can work for the benefit of children by giving them access to a complete system of early years development at the touch of the button. I believe all of us would admit and agree on that kind of like possibility how to bring a better future is by changing the education as we know already and to develop that further. And this is why we decided to use modern technology as a tool, since it's always like in a touch and it will always be a part of our lives. And it's the most efficient and also most exciting way to spread the comprehensive system of child development. And this is actually what we are kind of like in midst of creating. We spent actually 3 years only conducting extensive research, gathering methods, and from all over the world. And this is the outcome. We brought the best of the best, not only from child psychology, but kind of like from the practices, also from like kind of like Asian things like Native Americans, Asian Chinese dynasties, and so on, not only from the modern things. And we unified these methods into one system, which houses 8 core learning areas, and which involved in children's development. And also we are trying now to involve a lot of different approaches like SEN, special educational needs, and ESL, English as a second language, because as we heard also already in this conference, there is quite a big need for it nowadays.
So Martin, you're a great example, 16 apps on this terrific learning platform. And tell us about how you view international and how that sort of flows into your team's thinking strategically around developing the platform, the content, the different types of apps, from the fun and the curriculum too. Incredibly interesting.
Well, thank you, but I guess that we are still at the beginning. And actually, although we have like these 17 or 18 apps online for app stores, it's the way that when we create the educational app, we give it to the app store, but actually we don't do any marketing yet. Until now. So actually we put it there and like have it living there. We reach kind of like 200 countries with it, and we have around like 500,000 downloads without marketing. But what we do is actually that we all our team was like really like focused, like we want to market, but like we have kind of very different owner. And he always says, hold on, focus on the product. And even though we've been featured, for instance, like in 27 countries on app stores, actually he said, like, it's nice that we are 27 countries featured, but focus that you are mainly featured by me. So focus on the product, hold on. So
well, actually, I know a lot of entrepreneurs who would love to have VC and private equity backers that were as enlightened as that, right? So it's not always the case, right? But
yeah, it's not. So we are focusing on the product, and actually now we are ready to do the marketing because we finished our 8 curriculums and the basics and the whole design of the curriculums. And also we are finishing the one application, the umbrella application, which will actually cover all of our products. But still, we are at the beginning. And how we reach the worldwide is actually starting with the product. So also we are focusing on the localizing all of our apps. Now we are in 10 languages. By the end of the year, I'd like us to be in 26 languages. All not only in the games, in text, but also with all voiceovers and all interactive books and all the other sub-products, which also would be the real-world activities and so on, as I mentioned, the balance between the digital and real world. Right. As far as we have 17 apps, educational apps, and 5 interactive books and loads of other stuff, we wanted to have it actually in one product. So we created one system and one all-in-one app, which would be called Lipa Adventure, and it kind of like power to explore personalized adventures with their kids. It's separated to the whole childhood of the preschool childhood, which is like 6 years, and it's divided to 72 themes and kind of like 72 adventures. And each month reveals a new theme. It's like pirates, outer space, nature, whatever it is. And it's include to actually balance the digital and physical worlds by encouraging real-world interactions and activities whenever the children can use the devices. Actually, we took this digital/physical balance a bit one step further by investing in our own preschool. It's kind of our laboratory. And the Lipa preschool not only helps us to see that our system is making huge difference for kids, but for the teachers as well. So we are actually learning from kids and teachers. Actually, along with this, we also attend at least twice a week user testing in different preschools. And the fun part of it is that we are trying to get there also kind of like product guys, developmental guys, the graphic guys, which sometimes is very interesting that when developers come to the preschool, play their games which they developed, and actually they become much more kids than the kids itself. Recently, one of our educational experts who is with me today developed a weekly club which is called Skills for Life. And it's a program that focuses on the theme, and the teachers taught digital and physical activities at once. And from this autumn 2016, the club will be shared in Czech Republic for preschools teachers, but we'd like to get it worldwide. And we don't want any child anywhere to feel kind of like left out. So this is why we focus also on SEN and ESL, but also being on all platforms possible. So we are now on iOS, Android, Windows, and Amazon. And we are localizing our products into 10 languages right now. And we would like to be in 26 languages by the end of the year. And that's why we also heavily focus on representing cultures and traditions from all around the world. And we are trying always to promote diversity in a positive way. What more than half of Lipa is made actually up to internationals too.
How important are partnerships for you in terms of building the business and engaging audiences? Martin?
Well, actually, this is one of the most, the biggest reason why we are here, also to find partnerships. And actually, this
Hear
is...
that, everybody?
And actually, we want to use this year of Fire Monkey in 2016 for these partnerships, and also to find strategic partners in our field. It was because we were like on hold with the product, but now it's kind of like real breaking point, and we are going on. We have lots of partners, but we haven't been focusing on that field that much as we are now. So this is actually our kind of like year of roadshow. So that's why we are scrolling around the world, around the conferences, and find the best people, because only the best people can do this kind of great cause. And actually, it is about people and about to kind of like unite with this great cause.
Terrific.
The last piece of information is that actually we are pretty lucky that we have only one investor now, and so we have the advantage of the flexibility and to create exactly what we want and to implement it kind of like pretty strong management coming out of his business backgrounds, which I see that as a most efficient, and this is why we got like in these kind of like 3rd or 4th year so far. We also took the 2016 as kind of like LIPA roadshow, so we travel each month to different countries to spread the word about LIPA, because until now we've been like a bit kind of like close in garage and making the product, and now we'd like to go further and spread the word. What's the most important is that actually also like 2 weeks ago our investor announced that he's open for strategic partnerships and some minority investments. So this is also what we are looking for now. And what's the most important is that I'd like to remember, actually, we should remember that we shouldn't be competitors, but definitely we should be in the same vision, and we should kind of like make the same impact for the kids, because it relates them the most. So, thank you.